Hello everyone, come on in. Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. So let me see if I can get myself to pull up live here. We'll give a few minutes to see if anyone will join us. I guess it's just me today. Well, me and Izzy. So, how's everyone doing? It looks like I'm crooked somehow. Am I crooked on here? Kind of looks like I'm crooked. I don't know if that's any better. Can you guys see me? Hi, Mary Jo. Hi, Nicola. Okay, I'm hoping that you can... I guess this is as good as it gets. So, let's get going. I have a cute card that I actually made for my downline, and they said to share it with the world, so I'm going to be sharing it with the world. So the only thing that I want to remind you is that the last chance products, they end at the end of the month, so we're looking at like next Wednesday. Everything from here that is on last chance is available now unless it's sold out, and there are some things that are sold out, so you might want to take a look if you haven't already. Okay, I want to talk to you about some stamp sets. So Stampin' Up! Has done some changing in their designs of their stamp sets. So this is how our photopolymer go on, and as you see, there's a little black writing here of what, or image, I guess, it's not always writing, of what it is that you have, and you keep them in your little thing. Well, then they have come up with this. Here's a brand new stamp set. So now you can take your stamps off. You've got kind of a flimsier piece on the top. I just throw it away myself. But you can take the stamps, the photopolymer stamps off, and the image is right here inside. And so then once you get all of these off, you're left with, I'm not going to take them off right now, but you're left with that little plastic piece. So I have a few of them over to the side here, like this. And it's like window sheet. I mean, you can reuse this. In fact, the idea came from my good friend Jill. I don't know if Jill, if you're on here, but she had used this in a project as a window sheet. Well, I decided to take it and do something else. So let's pull this out of the way. I decided to take that sheet instead of throwing it away, and I used my heart punch and I made a stencil out of it. So I'm just kind of upcycling here. Let me go into the stamp set that we're going to be using. I'm using the Sunny Sentiments, and I'm using a Happy Hello to You because it's just a cute font. Don't you just love that? Now this one is a red rubber, so I had to pull this from one of my photopolymer stamp sets, and then I just punched it out with the punch. Boom, now I have an instant stencil. So Sunny Sentiments is what we're going to be using. And let me pull out the stamp pack. I'm going to be using this animal print. It's called animal print, but this is really a cheetah print. Now, I went ahead and pre-did it just so that it's done for the video for you guys. So let's pull it out here. This is what it looks like. So I know this is Mango Melody. That's kind of bright, but I love that texture. Right now, this animal print is really on trend, and the cheetah print itself. So that's why I chose it. I'll put that away. So we're going to take the base, which is the Mango Melody. I love how vibrant this is. This is such a vibrant color. And then I have got this cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to go ahead and matte color on color. Now, some people like to pop it up. I'm one who likes to glue them down. I just don't like the extra postage, and I want them to fly through pretty quickly because it, through the mail pretty quickly. Because it is been embossed, I'm going to add a little extra glue on here just so nothing pops up on me. Normally I can do the glue around the edges, but I always like to have a few more unembossed images, a little bit more glue touching. Whoops. Except for the outside of the project. I don't like it touching the outside. Okay, I'm going to set this away. Now let me bring this back in. I have a piece of 3x3 Whisper White, and I want to put this on and make a base for this. So the way I choose to do this is to take a piece of artist tape. Honestly, I have tried the artist tape. I've tried the blue painter's tape, and I kind of like the blue painter's tape better. So no need to spend extra money for the artist tape. Anyway, I'm doing this on my arm because I don't want it to be as tacky as it is. I don't want it to rip that paper. So I'm gonna put my piece of paper down so it's on the back side going across here on this 3x3, and then I'm going to take my homemade there we go, stencil. I'm just going to go ahead and tape it behind, okay, because we get to do a little playing now. So our blender brushes, I love them. This is so much fun. Now the way I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to mix these. I think I'm going to do daffodil, okay? Because this color and this color, when it mixed, it kind of makes this color. So I'm going to go and I'm going to start with the Melon Mambo, and it's going to be hard to see on here, but I always like to have a scrap piece of paper. Now in this one, I like the edges of my stencils to be pretty bold, although I would say tap it off a little bit and just go right on the plastic over your image like so. This color combination is so bright. Now I want to lay down most of my color kind of right at this edge. I don't know why I like it. This is just my personal choice. I've done some that are, some cards that like this that are lighter, but I'm just kind of using that tip. And we're going to go down a little bit, a little lighter. So you see it's darker at the top, and then it kind of fades lighter, and if you kind of look this way you can see that, right? Okay. So that was Melon Mambo. And then here's the daffodil, and I'm going to get my, maybe I should do the Mambo. I think it kind of goes together though. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go the Mambo. Sorry, I don't mean Mambo. Mango Melody. I want it darker. Okay. And I want that to just kind of go, yeah, there we go. Right on over what we did. I'm going to come back with the mango because I want these two to kind of blend in, and I want it darker right on the edges of the heart. So I'm going to go darker. And then right over that Mango Melody. There's some color. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So this is the Mambo, and this is the Mango. Wow. And I'm going to do Coastal Cabana Nut Bermuda Bay. So I want this to fade up a little lighter. So I want this to be darkest right at the edge. Well, let's get some on here. There we go. Ran out. And then I'll just blend this right on up to that mango. Now each one of these comes out so different. You think you're doing the same thing. It's so funny to see them side by side, and I will show you. Sometimes just turning the angle, you get a little inky. You don't want to go too much into the mango because that kind of fades into a funny color. Isn't that cute? Just as it is. Now let's see if it's where we want it. I'll just pull this away. Yeah, that's not bad. So now, the really cool thing is, I've used this several times in making cards. You're going to see because I'll lay out a bunch today. And all I do is I don't even scrub it. You literally run it under the water and it's ready for your next project. That's it. I mean, I didn't even do any scrubbing. Just let it air dry. So on an angle here, I think this comes off the best. Not pretty. Now this was a 3x3, so this is a 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, and I'm going to go ahead. Well, actually, I think I'm going to do this first. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that image from that stamp set, and this was called Sunny Sentiments as the stamp set. And since I don't have this on my Stamparatus, which I probably should, I'm going to do a practice. Okay, happy hello to you. I don't know why I had to re-ink it again, but I did. Happy hello to you. Okay. Now I'm going to put that right here on the 3 1/8 basic black. So this layout is so easy, but the pop of color is amazing. Ooh, now this one I kind of stamped at an angle, but it doesn't really bug me. I kind of like it. Now this is a scrap of Melon Mambo, and it's about 3/4 inch by about 4 1/4. It was just a scrap. As you can see, it's I must have had something before that had scalloped in it. I'm just going to take this, and I love my tailored tag punch, and I'm just going to flag it here on the end, and then I'll flag this one. Tailored tag punch. And then that way this can go right here. Now you can pop stuff up if you really like it like that way. I'm not going to. In fact, I might even change this one from the ones that I've done. Since this has, I stamped that at an angle, there's no mistakes in stamping, there's just happy accidents, right? So I'll put that one at an angle too, and then we'll see what it looks like on the card base. I was just trying to show my upline about reusing those. Oh, I kind of like this. Wait till you see this compared to the others. Cute, cute. Adorable. I'm going to use the black baker's twine and just make a little bitty bow. To go over it. I love the color in this. I just love this color combination. I'm very attracted to the bright colors. I know some people like, you know, more subtles and stuff. This could be done with subtles. I just love the bright, bright colors, especially with the black. You guys know, for any of you who've watched me for any amount of time, how much I love the black and white and a pop of color. Okay, that thing's stuck on the end of my thumb. I just curled up a glue dot just so that these things are so sticky, I'm not going to be able to get this off. And I'm going to stick this kind of off to the side. Okay, now let me show you the ones. Isn't that cute? Way to, what is it called? Upcycle, recycle these little pieces. And let me pull out just a few of the others. So here we go. See, this one is straight on, but I kind of like that. I mean, it's okay. People who are getting a handmade card from you are going to love it just because you made it. So this one's lighter. I tend to like the ones that are a little darker. This one, I went too much into the Mambo color, in my opinion. And so I definitely like not mixing those two together. These two I don't mind mixed together. But that one's lighter, and you can see the little darkness on the top of the heart. I think it's so stinking cute. So I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and if you enjoyed this video, please like me if you're new here on our Facebook Lives, and if you're watching me later on in on YouTube, I will have a link to my online store and to Facebook where you can find me so that you can see more of my tutorials. All of these products are available on my online store. If you're watching now on Facebook, all you have to do is hit the blue button at the top of my Piccadilly Stampin' page. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will catch you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.